My name is Janet Lilly, and I am a professor and the head of dance at UNCG Department of Dance. I always wanted to be a dancer, and if you can see that picture, that's my mother in the 30s wanting to be Shirley Temple. And every little girl in Southern California in the 30s wanted to be Shirley Temple. She had 4 daughters. She put them all in dance classes. We were living in Iowa at the time. My father was a professor at the University of Iowa, so the classes she chose to put me in were in a children's program at the university there. So they focused more on making dances and choreography than on recitals and things like that. And I think that's what really captured my imagination. They're figuring it out together. I'm there to say yes, no, work on this, gotta read this, but basically they're solving that themselves, communicating that themselves, and it's one of the things that I really believe about dancers. They learn how to be collaborative. They learn how to work for consensus. They learn how to dance in unison, work in unison, solve problems. So, I don't want them to dance to please me. It has nothing to do with it. It won't help them in the field. I don't need them to dance for me. I can still dance for myself. So what it is that they need to sort of catch what it is I'm teaching to them and translate it into their own bodies and then work with it, explore it themselves so that they become the artists. So I want them to become their own artist, their own dancer. I think about what my students need, but still I need to get into the class and figure out on my feet what they need to understand a concept, whether it's a concept intellectually or a concept aesthetically, artistically, or whether it's just how to do something physically in the body. So I have to be on my feet and thinking and articulating what it is that they need to do to take them to the next step. Not only am I trying to think like a big idea, but also for the individual. Okay, they're not getting that. Why aren't they getting that? What do I need to say? So a lot of teaching is a certain amount of self-assessment. Dancers on stage, they were changing the sort of scene of the dance with the chairs. They were physically changing the space by repositioning the chairs. Very effective. Yeah. What's interesting to me about dance is that it's an art form, but it's also kind of a life practice that you can take into any aspect of the field they wish to pursue, or if they choose to go on to something else. So that's kind of why I keep teaching and dancing and moving. Sort of I have to keep moving. And then I teach because the results are so interesting.